Hi y'all, this is Jo with Jo and Coaching, and today we're talking about the changes I'm going to make in my real estate business as a realtor from 2023 to my 2024 business. So let's jump right in. I have a list of 6 changes that I plan on making. Number 1 is I'm going to be religious about my newsletter. I haven't been in the past. I started off super strong in 2023 and then I fell off the bandwagon. But I think it's really important to touch your past clients. And I've done this before in the past by doing door drop-offs 2 years ago, and then the last year I remember 2 years ago and last year I remember gathering. It wasn't last year. It was just like, oh, I see what I was trying to say. So in 2021 and 2022, I did a whole bunch of like Christmas drop-offs, and I did them all throughout the year, but I feel like every single time I went to gather the addresses or make sure they hadn't moved, like 5% of my clients had moved and they did not sell the house with me. So that's 100% my fault. Last year, I did not do a whole bunch of touches, and so I want to make sure I continue that. I went through a ton of changes in the last 12 months, and so that's the main reason why I didn't do it. But in the past, I did a lot of touches. I did Girl Scout cookie drop-offs and Christmas ornaments and a whole handful of things throughout the year, and I would do like the quarterly magazine and things like that. But I just had too many changes in last year. I didn't do them and I regret it. I wish I would have. But I think the newsletter will be good for me. It's good for everyone. I've heard a lot of stories about the newsletter being really good for people. The answer to my problems is leaning into a system. Last year I set up a system, but I didn't make people follow through with this system. So this year I'm going to be really religious, not just about the newsletter, but the system that will lead up to the newsletter. So I create a template, which I already have everything in place. I just need to retrain someone on it. And so leaning into the system would be the system of someone else creating it and me approving it. So I will pick the videos I want to showcase, the letter, like I will write the letter from me, and then someone will just put it all together on either once a month or twice a month basis. That's what I'm going to lean into. Number 2, I am revisiting the things that gave me a lot of momentum in the previous years. I have promising myself I will not let a week pass where I'm not sitting down in front of the camera presenting myself to my Jo & Co business, my Jo & Co clients. I got away from that. I lost momentum showing my face. I gained a lot of, I had a lot of complacency. For 2 years in a row, I made over $750,000, and you become complacent. And I wasn't lazy because I was still working, but I was also overwhelmed and tons of changes, and I just went through a lot. And when you have money, you don't have to work. So it was, just like the perfect storm. And I think showing up and using my face is going to be really big for me. It all depends on how much content you want to publish, of like how often you should publish. But for me, I have set up a couple different things. I have asked my assistant to publish 2 times a week for long form, and then I'll publish 2 times a week for long form. And then she's supposed to publish 2 pieces of short form every single day. So this is like reels and shorts and things like that. But right this second, we're able to accomplish every single day. So every single day we do have a long form piece of content going up. There have been some days where I have 2. There were a lot of like year-end specials that I wanted to market and advertise for builders in my area. And so that's how I was really able to publish every single day. And I did a lot of video tours. And so that was really big for us. But number 3, I am doing some Google and YouTube ads again. I didn't do very much in 2023 because they're so hard to measure, I couldn't find justification for it. Like I was having a really hard time justifying whether I should do it or not because I wasn't able to measure the ROI. Because all of my existing business was coming from YouTube and through Google, turning it up a notch, how do you really measure that? Like, it's not where you send out 100 coupons and 50 of them come back. You can't really measure like year over year, like each time. Like maybe in another business, it would be really easy to measure efforts, but I feel like because of my online omnipresence, it's really hard to measure exactly where my efforts are. The sun is almost behind that house. I'm so excited. So let's see, the market was slower. Yeah, it was just really hard to measure it, but I know like the market was slower for everyone. It wasn't just me. I know tons of real estate agents and tons of lenders are getting out of the market. And so, yeah, I had a slowdown in 2023, but I can't pinpoint, like, I was trying to, for the longest time, accept responsibility for it. And maybe I could accept some responsibility. But because I know so many other people are slow, it wasn't 100% my fault. And at the exact same time, I was still creating more content than anyone else. I just wasn't using my face. But I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm deciding to do more ads because why not? Like, more is better. And so that's something that I'm going to do that I've done for 2 years in a row, but I didn't do last year. The next one is I'm going to be more serious and intentional about my call to actions. So I have mini chat automation set up right now in every single post we do and every single graphic we publish. And so that's been brand new, and that's something super heavy we're going to carry with us into 2024. And then we have this brand new overlay for all of our YouTube videos that I'm really excited about. And so they have like Joe & Co. and then buy, sell, invest, relocate or something like that. And then it's a link to schedule a call with us. So I hope that really helps us in 2024 is having that overlay on all of our videos. So I'm actually like crazy excited about that. So everything is just like Joe & Co. big and proud. And then number 6, there's one thing I'm super reluctant about, but I know I need to do next year, and I need to use my face more on Instagram. I have not acquired very many leads through Instagram, and I would assume it's because I'm not using my face. This will be my last ditch effort. I put so much time and money into Instagram, and I haven't seen a lot of return on it. It might be because we push people over to YouTube. I have no idea. But in general, I'm not seeing a lot of return on it, but we've given it tons of effort. But at the end of the day, it's okay because we're taking all of the Instagram content, we're putting it on our website, and we're putting it on Pinterest, and we're putting it on YouTube as shorts. And so I don't think it's been like 100% of a waste. But those are the changes I'm making as a realtor from 2023 to 2024. Hopefully this has been helpful for you, giving you some new ideas. If you are listening to the podcast or watching the YouTube video version, there are so many great episodes like this where I'm giving you insight and ideas, and I hope you check those out. But again, this is Jo with Jo & Coaching. If you are looking for a mentor or a mentorship, there's going to be a link to one down below, including a link for a wake-up call, which is something brand new we're doing right now. So I really hope to be the mentor for you. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.